Good morning, my fellow friends, YouTubers. This is Kurt. Welcome back to the Kurt's Place channel here on the YouTube. Well, guys, it's time for another arcade game review. Now, this time we've been checking out Phoenix, manufactured by Century in 1980. This is a really cool shooting game I remember playing back in the day, and I'm glad I can bring it to you in this video. Now, I want to mention, don't forget to click the subscribe button. If you like what you see, don't forget to smash that like button. And if you have any comments, leave those in the comment section down below. Now, one of the really interesting things about Phoenix was when Phoenix came out in 1980, I was 10 years old at the time, and I remember playing this particular version. There was an upright version of Phoenix, and there was also a cocktail version of Phoenix. Now, the version I'm actually playing here is actually the cocktail version. You're going to notice that the glass and everything is reversed because it had two sides on it, the cocktail version, which is what I'm actually playing today. Now, one of the really cool things about this game was I remember playing this at a place called Shakey's Pizza with my friends, and we would actually have two of us would play. We would put our pizza and our drinks and stuff on top of the machine and actually play the game while we were eating our pizza, and I still have great memories. And that's one thing fun about a cocktail version. While your friend's playing, you can eat and stuff while your friend's playing, and then when he dies, then you play and then he eats. And I still remember doing that. It was always a lot of fun. Now, one of the really cool things about Phoenix that I loved is I love the fact that Phoenix had multiple stages. It's almost like Gorf in a way, how it was actually, kind of how it feels. You have stages where you have to shoot the birds while they're in formation, and then you have another stage called the egg stage where you have to shoot them where they're little eggs and then they turn into big birds, and then you have to shoot them, and destroy them that way. But you also can shoot off a wing and stuff too, and that way always really cool sound effects and stuff too with this game too. And then the final thing is what I call the Armada or Mothership stage, which is where you have to pierce a wall, and then you have to pierce a ring, and then once you have that, then you have to kill the main enemy at the top inside. You'll see that in the game here. Very cool. So let's check out the point values and stuff here that we have here. Let's check out the intro screens. This will show you all the point values. Now that's one of the screens. That's what I was saying. It's a little bit like Galaga how it actually worked. But the one thing is the movements and stuff the characters had were very neat how they actually moved. Now that's the second stage. I call that the egg stage. That's where you try to destroy them where they're eggs, but then they turn into big birds. And you're going to see the sound effects in this game are absolutely. I used to call it Twisted Fun because of the sound effects. So very cool. And then that's the Armada stage. That's where you have like the mothership there. We have to destroy it. Very cool. Now you're actually going to see all the point values and things here. They're actually going to come up next to show you how much each of these things is worth. And you're going to notice too how it kind of moves down as it's going on. It's almost like it's timed too. Very cool. Now here's going to be your point values for the different enemies. So there's all your point values. So let's begin some gameplay here on Phoenix. Now, like I said, the sound effects are very unique in this game too. Phoenix is hard to it's hard to miss Phoenix when you're in a classic game room. So let's begin. And you also have a shield you can utilize as well. You have a shield that you can utilize too. You also have a shield button too. Extremely simple how it works, but it's a lot of fun. So you see how I destroyed him with my shield there? Now we have our first egg stage. Now here you try to destroy them while they're eggs if you can. that sharp? What a great little game. Now we have the Armada stage. Now we gotta make a hole in that wall with that blue barrier so we can destroy the enemy in there. There we go. Isn't that great? The sound, the music score on this game is great too. Really, really good stuff. And they just get faster and faster too. As you get to the higher levels, they pick up speed too. Isn't that great? What a great game. I love the fact you can shoot off a wing too. But isn't that a great game? What a great game. Highly recommend you try this if you get a chance. It's a lot of fun. Oh. So there you go, guys. So there's Phoenix. Now, that's a great game. If you get a chance, I highly recommend it. Now, I also want to mention, by the way, too, I try to put up 2 to 3 videos a week, depending on how much my time allows. And then on Sundays, between 12 and 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, that's usually when I have my premiere videos. There's an open chat room and things. You can ask questions and things during the video. Now, sometimes my premieres will be as late as 3 on Sundays, and I try to let people know the night before when I'm going to have my premiere videos. Now, also, when you're watching a video, if you click on the little icon on the top right-hand corner, that's going to have links to have the other videos as well. And I also want to mention, by the way, too, if you want to help to show your support for the Kurt's Place channel, I do have merchandise available, such as hats, mugs, and keychains from the Kurt's Place channel store. There's a link in the video description down below. All right, guys, once again, by the way, thank you once again, by the way, for checking out my arcade game review of Phoenix here. And as always, thanks again for watching. I hope you have a great day, and we will catch you in the next video. Bye-bye now. See you next time. Take care now. Bye-bye now. See you next time. Take care.